That microphone check work. You know how we do, right? Microphone check work. You know how we do, right? Microphone check work. You know how we do, right? Oh. Hope y'all ready to have some fun tonight, because that's what we here to do. Have a little funnerino, shoot the breeze, hang out. We not here for the drama. We not here for the BS. We are here to have some fun. It is Friday. We not stressing the day. No, we not stressing the day, baby. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Marcus Alford, aka Heel Marcus, aka Half Trash, Half Amazing, aka Mr. No 1v1, aka Body McBotterson, aka worst streamer of the world. Back live again on Twitch. You know how we do, baby. Shooting the breeze, having a little fun. It's Friday morning. Friday morning. Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. So it's Friday. We're hanging out. We're shooting the breeze. Playing a little bit of Pokemon Sapphire for a little bit. Shorter stream than we normally do. We normally do 3, but we ended up switching it to 2 because we're gonna actually do a little bit more tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot more streaming Thursday, was it Saturday and Sunday. Well, just Pokemon straight up. We're gonna run through as far as we can go and take a little break, then do it again, and then maybe take another break and then do something else online, maybe some Fortnite, maybe some Warzone, depending on how I'm feeling at the end of the night. We're just gonna rock out. It's 4th of July weekend, and it's pretty much the end of my birthday celebration. So we here for this. Shout out to everybody that's watching on YouTube later today or tomorrow or however you watch this. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you were watching on Twitch, make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube just in case you missed something. Or hit that follow button on Twitch, because it's always dope too. So I'm just saying. Or you hit us up on the social networks that are right over here. Look at them floating in the background a little gently and everything ever so gently. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate everybody that came through, and I got some shout outs I need to make sure I get through, because there was a couple people that followed while we were away, and I want to make sure that they get their props for following the worst streamer in the world, because you deserve it. When you follow trash, you follow the greatness. Junkies, what up? What up? What up? Let's see. Good morning. How you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you had a great week. Let me know in the chat. But let me give a shout out to, what is that, Bambi Killer 61. Thank you for the follow. And Rob Brown, thank you for the follow as well. We are currently at, what number? I gotta make sure to count right. We at 1358. Moving slowly but surely. We're hitting that 1400 real soon. Appreciate each and every one of you guys that follow the channel. You guys have been following me on Twitch, and not Twitch, but Twitter, Instagram, all the social platforms. You're liking the Facebook page now. There is a Facebook group. I have not really publicly posted it and everything like that, but I think I'll start posting it after the holiday break and the celebration, because it is the end of my birthday celebration. I said that earlier, and I'm gonna keep saying it because this is it. Like, we go back to no more. All right, streaming GTA, we play. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Go Cowboys. Hell yeah, Cowboys all day. Absolutely. Let's go. I'm not even going to go off about my Cowboys yet, because it's still, you know, training camps and all that stuff going on, but the team looks good. I'm not worried. I want to see what they do on the field. I want to see what my defense does. I already know what the offense can do. So I just want to see what's popping off, and I'm not even worried. Give us the division now. Get out our way. And if you don't like that, sucks to be you, because your team's probably trash. Yeah. That's my only concern, is defense wise. I'm not 100% sold on that, but I feel like I ain't worried. Cam went to the Patriots, don't care. Cool, good for him. Like, the one thing I don't really get too excited about football until maybe the third preseason game, because then I know it's starting to get, you kind of know exactly who's going to be on the team, who's not going to be on the team. I honestly don't care to talk or even get too hype about football in training camp, any of that stuff right before, like the first preseason game. I don't really care. Wake me up when I'm like, all right, third preseason game of the season, and I know it's two now, so I'll be able to go into the preseason, all right, focused, because it's only 2 preseason games. Because before, when it's 4, the first 2 I don't care about. The Hall of Fame game, don't really care, because most of our starters aren't really playing. And it's gonna be a lot of people I don't know, and I start getting invested in the people, and they get cut because they're trash. No. So I wait till about the third or fourth one. It's only 2, so I'm actually gonna be focused about preseason games. But right now, training camp, I don't care. Unless someone gets hurt, I'm not focused, because you got guys that are sitting here with their little notepads giving me breakdowns of people that are the third and fourth strings of their teams, and I'm like, dude, no one cares about them but you. I don't care. Don't tell me about your third string tight end or your third string linebacker. And the Hard Knocks being in LA this year makes sense. I mean, the Chargers need something. They have nothing going on. They have a new, their franchise quarterback is gone. You have the Rams, who look like they were exposed and kind of just all over the place. So, but they also have a great coach. Like, the one thing I will never say, I never hate on that coach. Who was it, McVay, or what's his name? I'm gonna butcher his name now, but he has a great mind. You can sit there and listen to him talk. It's good to hear. Like, I'm always for it. Like, yeah, sign me up. He's gonna talk about football. He'll break down a play from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, all right, that's too much, but awesome at the same time. Yeah, they got exposed. Their team was extremely exposed, but I think it also goes to their players. Their players, okay. Jared Goff is not that elite. He's not an elite quarterback, and I don't know why anybody ever thought that. And if anybody ever thought that, then they wrong. Yeah, and you spend a lot of money. That's what happens. Like when you spend that type of money and you don't win, cap hell is real. So, I mean, it's good to see them in there. I mean, if it was just the Chargers, yeah, Goff is not an elite quarterback at all, ever. No. Ain't nothing about him elite except for his contract. That's the only thing elite about him. Ain't nothing else elite about him. Chargers have nothing. They got a bunch of quarterback guys they got a bunch of quarterbacks that are backups. And they're backups for a reason. I mean, they're trying to get somebody in the draft or whatever. If they already drafted someone, I don't know. It's nobody there where I just go, okay, their team is set. Because it's not. Unless they sign Cap. I mean, if you call him in for a workout, he's clearly better than the quarterbacks you have on your roster. I mean, it's a fact. Like, just saying. Yeah, I mean, if he's going in for a workout, I understand. Like, send him in for a workout. I guarantee you his workout, and if he does his workout and he comes in there, he's clearly a better option than whoever is on the Chargers quarterback depth chart right now. Yeah. I mean, Trubisky is not that guy. We all knew that. The Chargers, who else? Detroit. Like, let's be real. Matthew Stafford is on his last leg. We all know that. He has a bad back. We all know he has a back injury. He's on borrowed time. One bad hit and he's done. Looking up Chargers depth chart and yeah, like Tyrod Taylor, Justin Herbert, Easton Stick. Like, come on. Pass on all of that. Bears. I mean, I want to root for Tyrod, but he's a backup. He's not a starter. We've seen him miss the starter. It's just, I don't really care. Like, yeah, you got the Bears, you got Trubisky, you got Foles, you got Tyler Bray. We've all seen what Nick Foles can do as a starter when he's not filling in for someone else. Like, that's what's up. But it's just like, come on, man. Like, we can't keep sitting here having the same conversation. Yeah. Like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, you know what your team has. Like, everybody has been at those moments when they've sat there and they've looked at their team and they know exactly what they have. Like, I know what my team had when Quincy Carter and Anthony Wright were the quarterbacks in Dallas. I knew exactly where my team was headed. I knew it. You didn't have to tell me my team was trash. You didn't tell me my quarterbacks were trash. I knew my quarterbacks were limited. I knew they were going to struggle. I knew Martine was going to struggle. I'm not crazy. I knew where we were going. So if you can sit here and honestly tell me that Mitchell Trubisky is still your guy after seeing what he can do, you're not fully self-aware in your own team. And either that or you're just completely blind. There's no way you can have a conversation about Mitchell Trubisky being the guy still. And oh man, those seasons were rough. Because when you're a Cowboys fan, everybody wants to take shots at you. I'm a Cowboys fan living in Philadelphia. I am literally the worst person in the world, basically, when I live in this city. And every year during those eras, all you could hear was, "Hey Marcus, how about them Cowboys?" And I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. I think the Arena Football League was still going on, so I was like jumping in the Desperados bandwagon. So I was on that squad. Like, so yeah, like, if you're not aware that your team, if you're a Chargers guy and you're really trying to sell me on Tyrod Taylor when you had guys like Cam and Cap on the free agent list, yeah, you're delusional. Like, hands down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're delusional if you think you're gonna actually sit here and try to sell me on Tyrod Taylor when Cap and Cam are available. Like, there's no way. No, there's no way. First thing first, I wasn't shocked that Cam went to New England. I was shocked at how much they didn't have to spend for him. That's what threw me off. Cause I'm like, if he took a deal for that low, it was basically the minimum with all the incentives and all that stuff, blah blah blah. You mean to tell me not any other team out here that could have gotten that same deal for him? The minimum. You find a way if he's willing to take the minimum. When I was sitting here thinking about Cam, I thought Cam wasn't going to take no minimum. He was a $15 million guy. You had to have 15 mil, or at least, I mean, at the very most 15. Like, when you see Cam took the 1 point something mil with 7 million in incentives, what? Everybody should have been knocking at his door. Cam, you there? Cam, what's up? Cam, how you doing, buddy? Cam, just sending you a text. Cam, what's good? You good over there? You need anything? Why don't you come to San Diego or LA for a little bit, hang out at our facility? You know, we just built it. It's really nice. Come through. You know, just walk around. That's it. Just walk around. Just see how it looks. Like, exactly. Other backups are making way more. Who's the backup for Dallas right now? I forget his name. Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, off of base salary, is making more than Cam. Andy Dalton. Cam Newton's a former league MVP. I don't care if he's been injured or not. He's a former league MVP. He's making less than Andy Dalton. That's it. That's all I need to say. And he's going to start for the Patriots. He's going to have, exactly, played in the Super Bowl. Andy Dalton couldn't get out the first round and got $3 million off a backup deal. You mean to tell me no one? No. Like you can't be serious. Like, Mariota has 17 mil. He got 7.5 base salary, fully guaranteed. Mariota is making more. There's so many backups making more money than Cam Newton right now off his deal. That's why I'm surprised. He took the lowest deal I ever thought he would have taken. I didn't expect, if I knew he was willing to take that deal, I would have said he'd have been signed no matter what. He was gonna get a deal no matter what. Everybody was like, "Oh no!" I said it. I was like, "He's not gonna get a deal if he wants his regular contract." If I think he's gonna get what he's expected, then no, I wouldn't have thought he was signed with anybody anytime soon. Why? He at least $10 million a year alone, at least. So I'm like, no, unless somebody was really like gonna struggle, and I thought the Chargers were gonna sign him. I mean, it doesn't shock me anymore if you're gonna take a minimum 1-year deal just to showcase the talent, because there's gonna be teams calling after that, begging you to come be their franchise quarterback if you actually show out. If Cam shows out this year, he's gonna have like 10 offers. And I love how everybody thinks because that their team signed or drafted a new quarterback that guy's gonna stay forever. Not a chance. If the guy is trash, they will haul him out quickly if Cap or Cam is available and they both are healthy and actually can play the game. Like, yeah. Like, Jimmy would have been already perfect for the Patriot move. Like, he would have been done deal. It'd have been right there. But I mean, that's all that internal BS. Like, so yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just he took like $500,000. Like, yo, no. If you know what, and I think if Cam actually would have told, like, or made it public that he was willing to take the minimum, I feel like more teams would have called, and there would have been an actual bidding war. Because there's no way anybody in their right mind would have allowed Cam to go to New England for the bare minimum. Nobody would have allowed that. They'd have been like, whoa. You're taking the minimum? And you see the Patriots over there rubbing their hands? Nah, fam. Nope. No. We'll give you more just to not go to New England. I know Buffalo alone. I don't care who they have at Buffalo. I don't care who they have in the Jets. Like, just seeing how, like, Cam is not a small guy either. Like, he's built like a freight train. Like, I'm sorry. Post-surgery Cam is still better than anybody that is on the Chargers, anybody that is on the Bears, anybody that is on the Lions, anybody that is in New York. Like, and I'm talking about the entire New York State. Post-surgery Cam is better than any QB in New York State. Quote me on that. I don't care. You can clip it. You can save it for me if it's a freezing cold take if Cam ends up being trash. But it could be a scorching hot take that Cam Newton post surgery is still better than anybody in the New York State. Eli's gone. Eli's done. Eli's retired. It's what's his name? Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel Jacobs, aka Danny Dimes. Giants fans, please tell me that you're cool with that. Yeah. Just tell me you're cool with that. Tell me that makes sense. Nah. Cam Newton is out here for the bare minimum. You sign him. You sign him. If you were New York State, you sign him. New York State team, sign him. I don't care who you got on your roster. Nobody in New York State is a better QB than Cam Newton. I'll even go further to say no one in the LA teams. 2 LA teams, not a single quarterback better than Cam. I don't care what Jared Goff has made. Jared Goff has done nothing. Like, Jared Goff has done nothing. Yeah, the Texans letting Hopkins go for nothing is just dumb alone. I don't care if you're gonna lose in the free agency or whatever. You get more than what you got. That was stupid. Like, bare minimum. Bare effing minimum. You know. Nothing. Wait. Khabib dad died? Oh no. RIP to Khabib's dad. Gone at the age of 57 due to COVID-19 complications. Ugh. That's rough. Irreversible brain trauma caused by a stroke. Ugh. That's rough to hear. Yeah. Yeah, heart complications related to the coronavirus. That's rough. Washington is reviewing the team name finally. Duh. I mean, I guess it took FedEx, Nike, and all the major sponsorships that were connected to them to finally say, hey, you got to change the name. We can't keep supporting you, getting all this hate mail, if you're just going to just let us have to take the bullet for this all your time. No. So they're going to review the name. We'll see how that goes. I vote Washington Bullets. Not Bullets. Washington Tramp Stamps. There we go. Because they're trash. I can't think of more and more college basketball players are committing to HBCU schools, especially 5-star recruits. They're committing to HBCU schools instead of the traditional powerhouses. Makes sense, because here's the thing, spoiler alert, it doesn't matter. As long as you're not injured, you're gonna get drafted. Going to a powerhouse is not the same. Yep. Like, no one cares if you are at Kentucky for 6 months. It doesn't matter anymore. If you're a 5-star recruit, if you didn't have to go through the stupid rule of being in college or away from high school for a year, they would just jump to the league straight up. So what's the point of going to a traditional powerhouse college school when it doesn't matter because you're still going to get drafted? We already see that what was that, LaMelo? Yeah, Melo, not Jello, Melo. Yeah, LaMelo Ball went overseas to Europe and everything like that. He's been all over the place, and he's still gonna get drafted top 5, top 3, maybe number 1. No college powerhouse. So it shows you there's no real reason to go to a powerhouse unless you're like a 4-star, a bottom low 4-star recruit, maybe a 3, and you want to get your name up there a little bit better. Cool. But if you're a 5-star recruit, they already know you're going to the draft. Yeah. Yeah, you can not go to, you don't have to go to a power conference anymore, a power school to get in the pros. If you have the skill and they've already had your hype tape all high school, they already know they're gonna sign you. As long as you don't get hurt, they don't care. And here's the thing, you can get hurt on a college campus because you're going up against other 5-star recruits and they're trying to play it hard, or you got that scrappy 3-star that's really trying to prove himself and he goes extra hard. So nah, it's not worth it. If you're a 5-star recruit and they already know that you would have been drafted straight out of high school, why go to the power conference? Why go to a power school? Just go to HBCU. Give them the power to have to showcase their stuff. HBCU schools need to be showcasing more. All right, I'm supposed to be playing a game today. There was a game in place. There is a game. We went back to Pokemon Sapphire, so we can still talk sports and everything while I'm playing. Is the audio on? No. Exactly. Like, do your thing. Oh, it's on pause. That's why. I was like, why is it? Ooh, I forgot that it's super loud. I gotta turn that down for myself. I always forget like basic stuff that I know I do on a regular, especially when I'm streaming. There we go. All right. Let's transition to the game real quick so I can minimize this. Bam, bam. There we go. I'm sitting here building up a team because, of course, just like how it was for Pokemon Emerald, my team is struggling and all that to get to 10. So I guess it's another build-up episode. But yeah, good for him going to the HBCU school and going out. Sword and Shield, no, I have not gotten that far into the wow, and he's poisoned, of course. That far deep. I've just gotten to the Game Boy Advance stuff, and I mean, I gotten to see all the. Oh my God, he has nothing I need to work with here. Poison Sting, really, again? Damn. But I'm right now the current plan is to get this PC that I need so that I can go fully into streaming on my computer platform and building from there. And then eventually start to build all the other stuff, because I gotta get a Switch and all that good stuff too. A foolish plan on your part. Bam. Kind of mad I don't have an Abra now. Where am I, to be honest? That is another great question. Oh my. Where? Did I already get the badge? Don't tell me I already got the badge. No, I didn't. Alright. Good to know. I got cut. I can't even use cut. Nope. Didn't get the badge yet. Alright, makes sense. Okay. Now I remember where I'm at. My bag. I have little to nothing. All right, that's also fun. Do 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 do. No, wrestling news. Kairi Sane's planning to retire. Makes sense. I've heard about that for a minute. I mean, her husband's in Japan and she's in the United States a lot, so it was planned to happen. Yeah, like when you're married to someone and you're basically like, and I feel like I remember like last time I remember they were like recently married too. Like this was still kind of fresh. Yeah, like it was still fresh. Like once she got married, I was like, yo, this is kind of a wrap. Like you can't be newlyweds in two separate like countries. Like it's rough. Like. But it was one of those things where the WWE was one of those moments where you wanna go so you can say you were there and you got it done and you hit that goal and now you're ready to, you know, wrap up. She had a long career. See, a lot of Americans or whatever are shocked right now, but she's been in the business for at least way over a decade. This ain't new. Like. That's why you see a lot of these older wrestlers, and everybody goes to WWE once you're at the tail end of your career, but they also have other like avenues and careers and stuff they got going on, like with Asuka's YouTube channel, and AJ is now doing the Twitch thing, which every wrestler is now a streamer. It's disturbing, but whatever. But yeah, they all have these extra careers and extra incomes because they know, hey, tail end of the career here, we can't keep going on and on. I gotta be preparing for the next move. So I don't know why people were. I don't know. I mean, people were surprised because they're just seeing her. Yeah. Everybody is on Twitch now. Like Every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, okay, check out my new Twitch stream. Or everybody's a YouTube channel now. Like, Iconics have their YouTube thing. I'm like, God damn. Like, everybody has a different bag now because it's like, yo, we're not on tour. We got a whole lot of free time. We might as well. So yeah, yeah, Adam Cole is has a YouTube channel. Of course, you knew, was it Baron Corbin, Tyler Breeze, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, and what's his name? Not Dillinger now. What's his name now? I forget. But yeah, they're all on Twitch as well. Like, everybody they're doing podcasts and stuff like that. So yeah, everybody's in that next bag because Paige and Zelina now. Yeah. And I'm sitting there and like Paige just has like just chatting. I'm like, and Rusev's on Twitch now too. So, but yeah, you see a lot of these guys and they have a lot more free time because now it's just TV tapings and home, and some of them aren't even on TV anymore. So then just home chilling. So they're making it. They gotta come up with another bag. So that's what they're doing. But you can tell when you have somebody that just got married and is now moving to another country to just, you know, fulfill a dream. So I'm assuming a lot of people want to go to WWE because it's WWE, and they keep it moving. And I feel like that's exactly what she did. She came to WWE, she's won championships, and now she's like, all right, I'm kind of getting tired of not seeing my husband every day or whatever. Like, I'm assuming my husband's kind of tired of not seeing me every day. We ain't crazy. We know what the vibes are when you're away from the significant other and it starts getting a little, you know, struggle bus. We all know those vibes. Yeah. I heard that too. I haven't seen anything, but it was like super documented that Kyrie was just married or whatever, and so yeah, I'm not surprised by that one at all. I ran through most of this stuff. That bullet seed for life. I'm like super mad you're not able to learn that. Ugh. Battle time, let's go. Absorb. Let's go. You got SmackDown coming on tonight. I honestly don't know how I feel about SmackDown. I barely care what's going on in wrestling, to be honest with you. Like, unless it's like a major pay-per-view, weekly television wrestling is just almost white noise basically at this point. I don't really care. Like, you're not throwing on. Like, I look at it, but I'm like usually doing something else, and I look over just to keep an eye on it, but I don't really care. Like, this is the time where I have zero care. Like, it's not telling me anything. Like, it's not showing me anything that I'm like really gonna be like, oh god, I need to keep up to date with this. They're in the same location, all of the shows, and it's not just SmackDown because everybody loves the, you know, trash the WWE product. It's all of them. AEW, because they're doing epic weekly shows, but everybody else is pretty much on highlight reels and stuff like that. I mean, Ring of Honor has been on highlight reels for the last, like, you know, 10 years. Hey, but let's see. Yeah, like AEW, and it's just the same old stuff. And apparently, I'm gonna try not to make fun of AEW, because apparently when I do, I come off as a WWE mark anyway. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make fun of them anyway. Here's my thing about AEW that I cannot stand. That one, they swear that they swear they're better than WWE. Fine, whatever. I don't really care about that. You can feel that way. It's personal preference. But to say that they're gonna not do things, or they canceled the All-Star game for they canceled the MLB All-Star game. All right, that's what's up. When they sit here and they try to do things, and you know it's clearly something WWE would do, but fans eat it like it's the greatest thing in the history of the history, that's sad to watch. Then you also cannot give AEW any type of criticism because they're still in their newlywed phase. So you're a hater if you do. I hate all the time. I'm super tired of Cody Rhodes. And the thing about it, I don't even hate Cody Rhodes. I like Cody Rhodes, the wrestler. I'm super tired of what he has become in AEW, because he's kind of like their John Cena, and it's just cringeworthy at times. Also, TNT Championship still looks like trash. Let's see. MJF, same old gimmick for the same 4 years. Has nothing grown, no growth. Trash. Not even trash. Boring. The tag team division. You have all these. You say you got the greatest tag team division in the world. It's the current champions are a mix-up between two single stars. That tells you how booking goes with AEW. When you have multiple tag teams in there, champion level guys, like guys that were running divisions all over the world, and your tag team champions are currently two guys who were basically just focused on being solo stars pushed together. Makes sense. The women's division, weird and disturbing, and I don't know, it's all over the place. As it's just, I don't get it. I don't think I ever get it. They need work. They need more people. The Tyson and Jericho thing is just an embarrassment. It's exactly something Vince would do, but because AEW did it, it's cool. And because AEW can curse more, it's cooler. Yeah, that's awesome. They have really big WCW vibes. And I've been making these statements a lot offline, because apparently if I say anything online about AEW, I'm trash. But we're gonna just power through it today. Spoiler alert, other people besides the Rhodes family can like Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes was beloved by everyone, so can we please stop acting like Cody and them can only show praise to them? Also, let's love the fact that AEW is been calling out NXT for having the Great American Bash around the same time as Fyter Fest. Mind you, Fyter Fest was supposed to be a special event, is not a Dynamite show. So you did Fyter Fest on Dynamite to get ratings. Duh. So don't be mad when someone counter programs that with their own theme show. Spoiler alert, 3 weeks from now or 2 weeks from now, AEW has another show, Revenge of the Fallen, on Dynamite. So you have two gimmicks themed events back to back in 3 weeks, in 3 consecutive weeks. But they're the ratings winners because you're throwing out everything you can to try to upstage NXT. But this is not a competition. You know what's also sad is that Jericho is literally sitting out here posting the ratings to show off what demographic they won. How thirsty for a win do you have to be to post the ratings for your show to say that you won over NXT? You are a legend. Have several seats. Why are you talking about ratings? Why is Chris Jericho talking about TV ratings? Are you that thirsty for the attention of a couple of smart marks on Twitter? I done seen it all. And you know what's sad? I've also made this statement, and I can't make these statements anymore on certain platforms because certain platforms don't like me, so I just shut my mouth. But Jericho has turned into Hollywood Hogan. I've said that, and I'll stick by it. He's Hollywood Hogan now. Because whatever he does, if Jericho's involved, it's supposed to be cool. That's what we thought Hollywood Hogan was doing. Next thing you know, we're gonna have Jericho on motorcycles. It's basically it's WCW light. Like we get all the bells and whistles of, you know, Tully and Arn there. Still trying to figure out why Arn Anderson is the coach for Cody. Did Cody Rhodes all of a sudden forget how to wrestle over these 20 years? Also, if anybody was going to be his coach, wouldn't it be his brother? Also, they give us this whole system about, like, you know, records matter and everything like that. Jon Moxley's first opponent for defending his championship was against Brody Lee. Brody Lee had a record of like what 6-0, 5-0, whatever. He fought jobbers and got a world title shot. Follow that up with Jake Hager. Jake Hager beat nobody to get a title shot, but got one. How can you tell me that records and win-loss situations matter, and you got your world championship matches going against the guys that are not number one contenders? You mean, and first thing first, you mean to tell me you got guys like Pentagon Jr., who was the face of Lucha Underground for most of the time there and was dominating Impact Wrestling, is at the low level of the tag team division? You have Kenny Omega. I don't care if Kenny Omega wants to be selfless. I commend it. It's just detrimental to his own to the show's brand. Kenny Omega was one of the best. He's still one of the best wrestlers in the world. He was the star in New Japan for a good amount of time. It was Omega and Okada. And I don't even like Okada, but I knew Okada was a star. I just don't like him. But you had Omega and Okada, and of course Naito. and you have Kenny Omega in the tag team division. How does that make sense? Randy Orton doesn't even look at the tag team division. He falls into a tag team title by accident. He's never there. You mean to tell me Kenny Omega couldn't do the same thing? Like, are you serious? That selflessness is stupid. Stupid. Like, no. You're not, you can't sell me on this one. It makes literally no sense. Like at all. None at all for you to put him in that situation. And then continue to put him there too. Like, no. Hey, I mean, they're going to. They're gonna still do programming, but they're hurting their own stock, like, in the long run. Like, and I love everybody that goes, "Oh man, don't worry, he'll get back up in there." I don't want to see Kenny Omega in the tag team division right now. Their women's division is a cluster F of anybody and everybody, and there's just no consistency. Like, I don't know who I'm supposed to be rooting for, but I'm just there. Hopefully it figures it out, but no. And then you have Cody, who, I got the TNT title. I'm going to have everybody, I'm going to defend it every week and all challengers. That's adorable. Also the same thing that other people have done before with their titles, so it's not something great easy. But then he also says, well, we're going to open it up to people that are not signed to AEW. Why? Why are you opening your doors to the talent that are not signed when you have talent that is signed and not getting the opportunity? That's like if John Cena said that and, you know, some New Japan guys started showing up. No, you don't do that. No, you got guys at the bottom of the card that have not getting a shot to do anything. I'm glad that Sonny Kiss is finally actually getting a chance to actually wrestle. Yeah, like, I'm glad that Sonny Kiss is actually getting a chance and Joey Janela is actually getting a chance to wrestle, because they've just been sitting around doing nothing. Like, I'm glad they're finally actually going to try to do something with Billy Gunn and his son. Like, if they're supposed to be a tag team, they could have been a tag team already, because their spot is being taken up by a guy and another guy who happen to just be working together at this one point and are tag team champions. Matter of fact, I'd have been cool with it if it was a temporary, you know, situation and eventually it broke them up. Cool. It's gone on way too long. There's way too many tag teams there for us to be still having the Kenny Omega Page situation. It should be gone. Like, and then, you know what also gets me? Yeah, like, why is I don't understand why Arn Anderson is the coach for Cody Rhodes. I don't get it. I would understand if it was someone else that didn't have the type of success that Cody has had, or he was trying to groom someone else for the future. Cool, awesome. Cody's already established. What are you coaching Cody on? What are you teaching Cody? Makes no sense. Lance Archer shows up for a cup of coffee, beats up everybody, still loses. Still loses the championship. Now he's just back to beating up everybody with no real plan. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Like, I don't even like to talk about Tony Khan too much. He sounds like any wrestling fan that gets a show and has the money for it and just, you know, pats himself on the back every time. Good for you, Benny. Good for you spending your money on this. You making that investment. Hey, some people can't do that, so kudos to you, but whatever. I had to get those AEW hot takes off real quick because they were bothering me. Because I usually give all my hot takes for WWE and how stupid they have been, but I've been holding off because AEW fans don't like when I talk about AEW, so I had to work that one in real quick. Had to shoot that one off the hip. You know what's also funny? What's his name? Ty Dillinger or was his name? Yeah. And Pac is still overseas because he can't get in there. He can't get back here yet. So he's just chilling. Yeah, I just had to get that. I can't get him. His name's not Ty Dillinger anymore, but I like calling him Ty Dillinger. I feel bad for him. I make fun of him a lot, but I feel bad for him because I'm assuming, I guarantee you, they probably told him, "Oh, we're gonna finally give you an opportunity to be able to do." Oh, Sean Spears. There we go. Sean Spears. I feel bad for him because I feel like they told him they were gonna give him an opportunity to really showcase his talent and be the guy that everybody knows he could be, and then they gave him absolutely nothing but one chair shot. And I feel like the chair shot kind of got Cody over more than it actually got Sean over. And I feel bad for Bull because they kind of just left him out to dry. And he's basically just sitting around. And I mean, he could have still been the perfect 10 for all that. Whew, had to get those AEW hot takes out the way. Exactly. Yeah. I could see that. Like the UK wrestling scene needs an overhaul at the moment, and it is a rough spot right now. After all those stories and all those things came out about what's been going on over there, and let's see, WWE already fired what, 3 wrestlers. Was it Banks, someone else, and they put Coffee on suspension, and they fired 2 refs. Like, so yeah, I mean, it's an ugly sign. Like, but UK wrestling seems to have been real. Oh, Gentleman Jack, yeah. So it's been a dark scene, and it's gonna take a lot of rebuilding to even get the trust back, because a lot of people have a hard time trusting UK wrestlers right now for some of these really ugly stories. Like, these were tough to listen to. Some of them, like, some of them were just really bad. Like, some people look really bad in these stories, and yeah, I heard about the Page family, especially the mom. Like, the Page family situation where their school came under fire, and then basically Page mom retires and is now putting everything else in she's quit social media. Like, It's a wild scene. And it sucks because Paige now has to like answer all these questions. And on her Twitch of all things. Her Twitch pops and then all of a sudden she's got to answer 15 million questions about her mom being abusive, like, to wrestlers. Like, oh fam, that is not something you want to start handling at that moment. Like, you just chilling, you want to talk about regular stuff. Like, Paige already has enough stuff that she can talk about, and now she's got to talk about, yeah, right? Like, Paige is just chilling, and all of a sudden now she gotta answer 15 million questions, and most of them are about her mom. Like, and then everybody's waiting for then, like, you got Impact going out their way to hit up every wrestler they can think of to be at Slammiversary. They teased EC3. I haven't seen Ember's Twitch yet. Like, I saw like a portion of it on Twitter. I saw like a clip or something that she did. He's a 10. That's the only reason I want to keep him. I don't really care for his match. I care about his moves. His moves are depressing. Well, they said that she said that on I think it was on Backstage, that her injury was super significant and that it could end her career. Like, which sucks because you never want to see your career end like that. Like, you kind of want to go out, like they always say, you want to go out on your own sword, you want to go out on your own feet, you want to be able to walk away and enjoy yourself, but to be completely done by injury. And the thing about it is, with those type of situations, we've all seen it where they go, all right, I'm hanging it up for now. And it makes sense. You hang it up for now so you can heal up and you get all the special treatments and stuff that you can to try to get better. And then maybe a few years down the line, you kind of start teasing the idea. You also come back as a different wrestler. Because, I mean, her moveset was a lot of high flying abilities at times. And hey, King Retro and Queen Paris was good. So you're coming back, or you can't even come back because now you're at that point where you're just trying to, you know, heal up and go out. Like, if she heals up, rest, and actually, you know, focuses on herself, maybe she might be able to come back down the line over time. Back out of here, you know. So I'm hoping that could be the case for her down the line, is that she'll be able to come back after some time off and healing. I hate uproar. I know, making an uproar, I get it. Let's see if I can catch this bum now. Yeah, the divisions are thin, and I feel like they definitely should have moved some people over to Raw by now. I get it, you don't want to, especially from NXT or whatever. Charlotte's out. Becky's pregnant. Naomi is available, but creative has nothing for her, and I get it, because here's the thing: Naomi can't play a bad guy. No one believes it, and then at the end of the day, no one knows how to write for Naomi, and no one knows exactly how you can spin Naomi, because it's basically Naomi character is her entrance and a couple of her spot moves, but they don't have anything else around it, and I feel like they definitely need to incorporate her more as a person. Like the one time I was really engulfed in the Naomi situation is when she was knocking the brakes off of Mandy Rose for hitting on her dude, or when she was in Bad, but not even like the start when she was just a bad guy, when Bad was coming to become that fun level group of hooligans that were hanging out with the New Day. When they were starting to do goofy stuff with New Day, I was like, all right, there's some Naomi personality. But right now it's her glow, her entrance, bam, that's it. And then she's in the ring, she does some good moves or whatever, but overall it's like, all right, what's Naomi's focus? What's her character? What's she gonna do? Like, I'm tired of her having just dance offs. Like, every time you turn around, okay, Naomi's in a dance off. Why? We give her something else to do besides a dance off. Like, she don't just dance. Like, do better when it comes to that type of stuff. But and I also feel like it sucks because they build stuff off of like my whole thing with Natty is Natty hasn't done, like, and I feel like that's another thing with these writers. There's no character when it comes to some of the women's division. Like, they don't have any energy. It's just like kind of there, and they're like, all right, just go do your thing. Like, I don't want you to tell me to go do my thing. Like, just go out there and wrestle. We'll figure it out. Oh, this match has been presented because they were arguing about something on Twitter. That is how we build wrestling matches for women. Oh, you want to wrestle on Friday? I got some time. Like, at least with Mandy and what's her name? Mandy and Sonya, you got actual like venom. You got hatred for each other. You got, I'm jealous of you. I can't stand you. I hate everything about you. You got actual intense hatred there. You got intense arguing. Like, you got everything else is just kind of like, I'm doing this and you kind of suck, whatever. I'm gonna throw some unnecessary shade your way online. Oh, word? Well, let's talk about this in the ring, ho. Alrighty. Like, it's all flash but no substance. It's like the Sandman in ECW. Oh, bam, ECW shot. Like, all flash, no substance. Yeah, like, Lana had nothing to do. Lana has like 14, 15 different character like moves, like character changes throughout her career in WWE. She's had way more than anybody else. and she still has nothing to like really show for it. What's pursuit? Like where the hell is Shayna Baszler? If anybody can answer me that one, where the hell has Shayna Baszler been since WrestleMania? You have an actual killer, an actual beast. Like, you have an actual beast and you refuse to use her? Like, I don't get it. Like Shayna Baszler's gone, but they were still teasing Ronda coming back eventually. Why? You could just push Shayna. I don't get it. Like, I don't get writing at WWE sometimes, and that's one of them. I mean, granted, like, she's the fighter. Like, instead of having to use up, like, here's the thing: half the NXT horsewomen are out. So what do? No, we're not gonna build anybody else up. We're gonna bring the horsemen from the other show over to the other shows to give them some to build up the rest of the shows. Sound logic there. Perfect logic. So we lost Becky and Charlotte, so we're gonna give everybody double Sasha Banks and Bayley. And see, that's the problem there when they say, oh, there's not enough stars or anything like that, because all you're doing is showing people, oh, we're gonna push are the same people. We've had Sasha and Bayley on every show this week. Now, granted, I know they enjoy it, but there's people that are sitting around doing absolutely nothing that could be working right now. Like, it's kind of sad when Bayley has no real legit challengers anymore on SmackDown, and at those possible times, that's when you start to bring in other people to challenge her and eventually take the title off of her, so that you can start all over again. Because Bayley is beating everybody easily too. Like, no. So, I don't know. Like, this would have been a perfect time if you would sit there and go, okay, Baszler needs to come back and take out a horsewoman. She'd have came out and took out Bayley. If she does that, like, honestly, I don't want to see Sasha and Bayley. I honestly don't want to see it. Like, I know everybody else has been waiting for it because they've been teasing it forever. It's the last fight I want to see. I don't have any interest in it. We've seen Sasha versus Bayley already. I'm tired of seeing the horsewomen feud. That is the last thing I want to see. I don't want to see the horsewomen feuding at all. It's just like I'm tired of seeing Becky and Charlotte fighting. I'm tired of Charlotte and Sasha fighting. I'm tired of Charlotte and Bailey fighting. I'm tired of seeing the horsewomen fight each other. Just like, you know what? People were tired of seeing the Clique fight each other. That's exactly how I feel right now. I get it. It's money. And I get that they move the needle, but you can still move the needle with them and someone else that is not in the horsewomen. I'm just so tired of seeing Sasha and Bailey. Like, they're best friends, they're foes, they're fighting their enemies. No, I don't want to see it again. Please. If I can unsubscribe to something, that is the first thing I'm unsubscribing to. Like, yeah, yo, Sasha and the EO joint was great. Like, I was like, yo, we good. Like, cool. Let's keep those Let's keep those people in the mix now. That's the problem, is everybody gets beaten by Sasha and Bailey and all the horsewomen very easily, and then it's nothing else. There's no competition. Like, I know people were upset that, what was it, that Alexa Bliss was beating them, but hey, it was someone that wasn't a horsewoman actually doing it. I get it, you don't like Bliss, but it was someone different. And then at first it was Asuka. Asuka was killing everybody. Then all of a sudden she couldn't beat a horsewoman to save her life. And then she basically had to struggle, or matter of fact, she struggled and lost to Charlotte with a partner. I can't do it. Nope. Nope. I'm so tired of this horseman dominance that it's just exhausting. Nope. Like, you got Santana Garrett in NXT sitting around doing nothing. You got Mia Yim sitting on NXT, basically just move her up. You got Chelsea Green, move her up. You got Dakota Kai, who's been sitting down there for forever. Yeah, Asuka's streak being broken by Charlotte sucked. Never a fan of it. Like, yeah, you got Chelsea Green sitting down there. You got at least 3 to 4 people. Dakota Kai. I mean, Aaliyah. I see people still hating on Aaliyah and everything like that. And they're like, well, she's basically an enhancement talent and all that stuff. Here's the thing. Before Sasha Banks became Sasha Banks or whatever, she was basically in the same spot as Aaliyah, taking a lot of L's but kind of looking cool about it. Like, I kind of miss Vanessa that was with her, and I know she's like out of state. She's still, you know, quarantining and stuff like that. But like, yeah, man, like, there's options out there, and the division is the NXT division is super stacked with a lot of female talent that are sitting down there not getting a chance to wrestle because it's not that much time. But you got Raw and SmackDown with a ton of time and struggling to actually put together quality feuds, except for, what's the only one that's really a quality feud right now is what, Mandy and Sonya, and that's actually just a blood feud. Like, other than that, there's no other feuds on the show in the women's divisions. Rhea Ripley, move her the hell up. If you're not going to put her in the women's division or in the title picture, move her up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when Paige and Emma were ruling that division, the horsewomen were enhancement talent. I think the only one that really wasn't was probably Charlotte, because she was a Flair. But Becky, Sasha, and Bailey, all enhancement talent, and they just kept moving up the ranks. And I feel like if you keep Aaliyah down there, but you start putting her in the actual main event picture, she'll do a little bit better. She won't be winning yet, But if you put her in there and actually make her a legit actual threat, Vanessa Bourne, there she is, you'll do a lot better. Just like you did the same thing with Becky and Bailey and Sasha. Like, but it's ridiculous that we keep going to the same old reliable. It's like, in case of emergency, wake up the horsewomen and make them main event feud. Like, and then you got people like Nia Jax who are sitting around, and then she does a feud, and it's not the greatest of feuds, but it's different. But it's also kind of the same because she doesn't have the range. We all knew that. We all know what's her name? Nia doesn't have range. We knew that. That's nothing new. But she's not somebody that I want to just sit there and watch on her own do a feud. Like, she can't hold a feud on her own. And God bless her, she's trying to sit there and feud with Asuka, but it's like, just, I don't want this to be over really quickly. Like, she should be rolling every time. Like, I enjoyed her and Bliss's pairing when they were together, because Bliss was able to work off of her. Nia still came off as the big dog heel. It works. But now you have Nia by herself trying to hold her own as the person on the mic and all this other stuff. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. But yeah, it's just those divisions is so much not happening right now. And I'm sorry, but putting Natty and Lana together with no real plan does not do anything for me. Now, if you told me Lana came up and she had her old original Rusev gimmick where she was just like Rusev crush and was all focused on actually winning instead of trying to be all cool and everything like that, and she actually smacked around Natty and said, "You're a heart, damn it, let's get some dubs," okay, maybe you get me a little bit more interested in it. But if you're gonna tell me they're gonna just do the same thing where Natty acts like a chatty like mom that has no clue what's cool or not, and Lana's just gonna try to make another TikTok video, no, hard sell. All right, hard pass. I'd rather go to sleep. And that's just no disrespect to them. It's just, no, I'm not interested at all. But yeah, I definitely am going to do more of these Pokemon streams this weekend. A little bit longer runs, because we won't be doing morning shows next week because I go back to work. So I think I'm going to try to do is maybe tape some stuff and put it on YouTube for the Mark Arcade episodes, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because July starts to get really, murky when it comes to my time, and August really gets a lost pass, so we'll see. I mean, to be honest with you, any hour, depending on what game you're playing, any hour is prime Twitch hours. Like, cause the early morning, it's still everybody's always watching, especially with Twitch. Twitch is all over the world now. Like, I'll have a lot of people from overseas jumping in, and they'll watch me play for a couple of hours. So whenever you got the time that you feel like you want to be able to do it, just shoot it on. And the thing about it is, even if you don't want to talk on the mic, you can just set it up where it says no mic or whatever. I'm just here for the gameplay, and you just run it while you're playing the game, and it just goes like that or whatever. But if you got your mic on, you can set your mic up. I remember I was just cutting on my Twitch while I was just on. Like, I was on with my friends, and then all of a sudden, but I already had a schedule and stuff like that. And then eventually I was like, I gotta actually stick to my schedule. But yeah, most of the time it was just like, oh, I'm about to go play some games. All right, I'm gonna let everybody know I'm gonna play in a little bit. I'm gonna cut my Twitch on. Y'all can come through and hang out if you do. If you don't, it's whatever. But then eventually you start getting into that groove where you're building up your followers, and all of a sudden you say, all right, now that I got a couple more people here, here's my schedule. Yeah. But yeah, you can, streaming wise, you can stream whenever, and you'll, depending on the game, you'll get people to jump in. Yeah, Impact has their 24/7 role show. They have their set programming, which is like, you know, Tuesdays 8 o'clock, and I think they have the after show right afterwards or whatever, and then they go right back into basically 24/7 video feed of their best shows, or even a replay. My stream runs 24/7 as well when I have my set shows, and then after that you have nothing but highlights and stuff like that from previous episodes and stuff like that. So yeah, like, I was telling somebody before, I wanted to make sure that my channel was running 24/7, so even if I wasn't live, you can actually see something on my channel no matter what. Like, you're always going to have something available, and I wanted to build from there. So there's a lot of channels like that run 24/7. It's just like, I used to love hosting other people's shows and everything like that, but it just got to a point where I wanted to highlight my stuff, like my content, more. It was more about focusing my channel on my content more than anything. But yeah, you got Twitch, Impact runs 24/7. I don't think House of Hardcore runs 24/7, but I know they do. I know Tommy gets on there and does his little talking for like an hour, and sometimes he'll show like videos. Well, wait, you do? I didn't know that. You have to have a certain amount of streams before you can host. I didn't even know that. That is new. No, you can host whenever. As long as like if your channel's up, all you have to do is hit the, I think it should be a host button on whoever's channel you're on, or if you go into your chat on your channel and write there's like a slash host and then type in that person's name or that streamer's name, and it should start hosting on your channel. Yeah, you don't have to have a certain amount of streams in to host, and you can run your reruns or whatever from your old streams on your channel as when you're offline. The only thing about it is they disappear after like 2 weeks, because that's what I used to do. I used to run the entire show from before on the reruns, but after a while they kept erasing after every 2 weeks or whatever. I got tired of that, so I would just make highlight clips, and then I added all the highlight clips to my rerun schedule, and they stayed no matter what. So I'm like, all right, at least my content will be there no matter what, and I can always just change it if I feel like it down the line. But yeah, I don't have to worry about something disappearing after 2 weeks. Do. Wow, okay. That damn uproar. Do, 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 do. It's almost one already, man. Good old 2-hour stream, but we're gonna do a super longer one tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to get up as early as I can. I want to do some Mark Arcade tapings after this for a little bit before I go live again at 5. And that's the reason why I would normally just go a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go longer on Fortnite tonight because we're gonna chill out and everything like that. And we're doing a lot of live tapings, a lot of live streaming this weekend. So I'm content with only doing 2 hours now because we're gonna do at least 5 hours tonight, and we've got more streams tomorrow, at least 3 possible streams. So I'm gonna do some Mark Arcade stuff because I want to do some stuff for YouTube and all that good stuff. Why was I here? Damn. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Queen Kayla is in the building. What's good? How you doing? How you feeling? That's what's up. Glad you're feeling good. I low-key want to try this gym out before I cut off the stream, but I could just wait to do the gym in the morning. Water on deck. Let's go. What's for? What'd you eat? I'm hungry. I need a plate or something. What you cooking over there? Washington Red Tails, Washington Renegades, Washington Hogs among top potential name changes for Washington. I'm not gonna lie, Red Tails wouldn't be that bad. Go eat. Easy killer. Do 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 do. Wait, this is the 25th year anniversary of D'Angelo's Brown Sugar album. What? Oh, we rocking with that tonight. No, know what's gonna be the soundtrack to my run. I'm gonna run through this gym real quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I was like, yeah, I'll take a break. Nah, we're gonna run through this gym. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne. I thought it was more than that. Oh, it's not that many in this one. Oh, we gon' I thought it was more. I could swear Roxanne had more in the other one, so. Alright, good to know. I think there's only an emerald then. Oh. come on. You weak, Roxanne. You weak. That's real weak. Crap. There we go. Look, it's cloudy. Is it supposed to rain today? Thunderstorms tonight, but just cloudy in the afternoon. All right, that's cool. Gym life. All right, we got that gym out the way. All right, so we got the gym. We saved everybody else and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is wrap up now. I'm gonna get back to the. What's wrong, kiddo? Well, lay down. You'll be alright. Dog outside barking. We're at the Devon Corporation. I don't want to talk to Devon just yet, so we're gonna save here before I actually talk to Devon and all that good stuff. Ugh. I'm gonna have to have this whole conversation with this corp. All right. Let's heal up, and then we'll call it a stream now. Big shout out to everybody that came through, man. I truly appreciate you guys for doing that. We're gonna do our little outro after we heal. So, wrapping up the stream now, back live at 5 p.m. today. That is about a little over 3 hours from now. Playing Fortnite, you know, shooting the breeze. Fortnite Friday, we're gonna run a little longer than normal. We usually do 5 to 10, we're probably gonna run till midnight. We'll see. Not 100% sure, it depends on how I'm feeling, know how the vibes go. Going like some hookah, listen to some D'Angelo, because it's Brown Sugar's 25th anniversary. Man, that album there was that work. That work. Just saying. If you have not heard it, please go listen to D'Angelo Brown Sugar album. It is that work. Neo soul, like birth, everything, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, we'll switch over to Big Mark. Whew. All right, guys. Like I said, this is the birthday, end of the birthday month celebration. Last couple of days this weekend, so we're gonna do a lot of streaming. We're gonna have as much fun as possible. I hope you guys all get to enjoy and hang out and everything like that. But yeah, this is the end of this stream. I want to thank everybody for coming through and hanging out with us for the couple of hours that you guys do. And I hope the rest of your day is fun too. If you're a back leader, awesome. If you're not, make sure you have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, relax, have fun, readjust, regather yourself. You know, get your relaxation on this weekend. I know a lot of people celebrate and they grill and they cook out and they do fireworks and all that stuff. Find time to actually just, you know, sit down and relax. Because then next week is right there. Monday will be right here before you know it. So, with all that being said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive. Shout out to the essential workers out there working out there, risking their lives and everything like that. Appreciate what y'all do. RIP to everybody that didn't make it this week. You're gone, but you're not forgotten, and your legacy will carry on through other people, and we'll make sure that you are given the justice that you deserve. Don't forget, fund the schools. Fund the schools. Fund the schools. And we'll be back later on today at 5 o'clock, so make sure y'all are hanging out with me. Big shout out to everybody that watches this on YouTube. Appreciate y'all, man. Go to healmarcus.com. You can subscribe to that as well. Go to the Discord channel. We're popping up over there on the Discord channel every day. And talk to our community of fun, hilarious people, always shooting the breeze and hanging out. So much love to you guys. I will see you guys later today. Peace. Reruns and highlights will be running on the stream, so you don't have to close out the channel. You can continue to watch the channel and enjoy it while all this is going down, and then I come back at 5 and then you're like, yo, wasn't even going that long. I know, because the highlights are that damn good. So like I always say, have fun, stay positive, spread love, show love when y'all can, man. It's Friday. Make sure y'all are, you know, bigging up your peoples that might have had a rough week. Show them that you still got that show them that they still got people rooting for them, because I'm rooting for everybody. Shout out to Twitch for kicking out the toxic person yesterday. Still celebrating that. Still warms my heart. He had to go. Cloud chasing bum. But anyway, hope y'all have a great day. I will be back at 5. Peace.